What's going on, guys? My name is Wade with TechDaily, and in this video, we are checking out the new Beats Pill Bluetooth speaker. Now, honestly, it's been a long time since I've done a dedicated review on a Bluetooth speaker, but this is sort of a special occasion. I think we were all surprised to see a new or at least updated Beats Pill speaker since the previous Beats Pill Plus had been around for years. Speakers don't exactly need regular hardware updates, obviously, but it's nice to see this get some attention after so long. And there are actually decent improvements, including a price cut, if you can believe that, which makes this new Beats Pill pretty enticing. To get that important bit out of the way, the updated Beats Pill is now $149, which is $50 cheaper than the OG Beats by Dre pill speaker from like 2013, and 70 something bucks cheaper than the previous Pill Plus. And this makes it slightly more competitive to the likes of, say, JBL and Bose, but certainly it's still pricey for what it is, especially when you can get, like 5 of these Anchor speakers for the same price as one Beats Pill. The Apple tax is in full effect here. Beats is still Apple's brand after all, but this thing definitely offers you quite a bit more oomph and features than any old off-brand thing from Amazon. Inside the box, you do get a couple of noteworthy items. First up is the speaker itself, which is very red. It also comes in matte black and a champagne gold. There's a helpful sticker that identifies the buttons for you, which you should probably glance at before you peel it off. And as far as the accessories, well, there's a neatly tied collection of paperwork, which has a QR code for the user guide, a free trial to Apple Music, whoever wants that can have it, those very iconic Beats logo stickers, and some additional legal info. Last but not least, you also do get a pretty thick USB-C cable. You can use this to charge the speaker, of course. The speaker itself can charge a device it's connected to as well, a la a power bank, and the speaker supports audio in over USB-C. So with this cable connected to your iPhone, for example, and the proper music app or files, you can achieve up to 24-bit 48 kilohertz lossless audio. So this new Beats Pill certainly sticks to its roots with its same pill-shaped design and form factor. It's a little lighter now, about 1.5 pounds or 680 grams, but size-wise it's actually bigger, more than 8.5 inches in length and a girthier 2.8 inches across. It's still portable for sure though, and the included pre-attached lanyard ensures that when you do take it with you, you have something to hold on to. That's a nice touch. The front third of the speaker is that metal mesh grille, and then all the way around, the rest of the physical bits are coated in this smooth, thin, rubbery silicone material. So it's sort of protected if you happen to drop it, and it's also IP67 water and dust resistant, so more prepared to face the elements if you take it outdoors, even though the USB-C port around back actually isn't covered like most other rugged speakers. When it's resting on a table or desk, the speaker sort of sits at an upward angle, and those extra rubber feet at the bottom ensure it won't go sliding off anywhere. Up at the top, you have 4 total buttons and an LED light, which, to be honest, are all nice to have, but not completely helpful given all the functionality of the speaker. The power button alone is multifunctional. A single press turns the speaker on, a double press summons Siri, pressing and holding puts it into USB mode. The volume buttons on the other side are straightforward, thankfully. The center button has at least 3 more functions for answering, muting, and ending phone calls. And the LED light indicates when the speaker is on. It'll flash white if it's charged at least 10% or red if it's under 10% charged, but there's no more helpful battery life indicator on the speaker than that, and the buttons also aren't backlit. So you'll probably rely mostly on your phone to actually check the status of the speaker. Whether you have an Android device or an iPhone, you'll have that seamless instant connect Bluetooth setup with the pill as soon as you turn it on. With an Android device, you will want to download the Beats app so you can fully utilize all the features and see the important stuff like the battery percentage. On iOS, it's a bit more streamlined, of course, with the important functions shown within the Bluetooth settings screen, and you can also customize the center button from here as well. But you'll notice something important missing. There's no EQ adjustments or sound profile settings to choose from. The sound that comes out of the Beats Pill doesn't allow for any customization really, so hopefully you like it, otherwise you're sort of out of luck. As for the sound, there's a few things at play here. The new Beats pill has updated components inside, consisting of a racetrack-style woofer with 90% more air volume displacement and stronger motor force, all Apple's descriptive words there. But in regular people speak, you'll experience that familiar punchy bass that Beats products are known for, with a fuller sound and less distortion on the low end, and your highs are helped by a redesigned tweeter for crispiness and rich midtones to help balance the sound out.
I miss the way that we were in harmony. I'm having trouble letting go. I close my eyes and wish you were closer. Now we're like footprints in this.
Got me drinking that healing, sinking in this feeling. Leave me the time, giving me the signs of life.
Do you remember when you walked away? When all of our embers became ashes of grey. I don't wanna leave this place, I don't wanna go. For some reason I felt like that I've always known. This is where we're meant to stay, where we should be. This place is where the sun shines forever free.
Now, in all my years using various Beats products, I know to expect a bumpin' boomin' bass at a minimum, but I feel like this new speaker is maybe more balanced. It packs a thunderous sound, but it definitely ditches the distortion even at high volume, which, by the way, you should reserve for a big outdoor space. I can comfortably listen to this at like 15% volume in my office. Beyond that, this thing just gets very, very loud. A few other things to note. The speaker itself doesn't actually produce stereo sound on its own. So if you're used to larger high-end speakers with that, that might be a missing feature by comparison. But you can buy and pair two Beats pills together for stereo sound, or increase the overall sound output with amplify mode. The speaker can last about 24 hours on a single charge, which I feel like is pretty good, though that's going to be at like 50% volume or under. And for recharging it when it does die, plugging it in for just 10 minutes can afford you 2 hours of use. So if you're in a pinch and need to get going, at least you can get some decent use out of it without having to wait around to plug it in and charge it. To me, the new Beats pill is a nice refresh for an otherwise decent consumer grade speaker with the Apple tax tacked on. At $150, you know you're paying for a premium product, but some of the premium features like EQ customization, more informative hardware, and stereo sound with a single speaker are all missing. And that stuff and more you can get from Bose, Harman Kardon, Sony, JBL, Anker. There's a billion speaker options out there at the sub $200 price point where this is now, but there's only one Beats pill. And I think its iconic design coupled with its name brand will continue to entice people to this speaker for probably another 5 or 6 years or more before it finally sees another substantial upgrade. But what do you guys think about the new Beats pill? Is this a speaker you'll be grabbing anytime soon? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, of course. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video though. Be sure to follow TechDaily on Twitter and subscribe to the TechDaily YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys later.